Bro, I don't even know why you're mad. Like, you shouldn't even have been there. You should have just been happy to be at the table.
You should be happy to.
You should not have been there, and you know it.
Traded Chris Olave. What a dummy you are.
Yeah. I only traded Chris Olave because you strong-armed me into trading him.
Changing the narrative.
That's been the narrative the whole time.
How do you do this every week? I can't even see. Okay. Welcome to the house. Episode 62. If you need homeless or at-risk youth services, you can take it to my house, 300 North Willow Street, downtown Wasilla. Isaac Smolden, Brian Fields.
Hello. Isaac is sad. He's a sad man. What was your percentage to win going into the game?
61%.
61% chance to win. And how many points did you lose by?
2.5.
2.5. Literally one catch and 15 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
That's a tough beat. But again, I really just think that you should have just been happy to be there. Because there was a point in time where there was a real chance that you didn't even make the playoffs.
Everyone in our fantasy football league watching this, what place did Brian Fields finish this year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. 6th? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I should just be happy to be there, though.
You should be happy to be there.
Right.
You almost missed the playoffs. And I'm also putting in for a vote that we change the structure from 6 to 5.
It's not about how you start.
Because you shouldn't get 2 teams on a first round bye in an 8-team league. Like, that's wild.
I actually don't hate that. Hey, I don't think I should have been in 6th place. I had the 3rd most points scored in fantasy football. But, sometimes you get a bunch of points put up against you.
Yeah. Who are you telling, dude? I had the most
Man, you know who should be upset? Brendan, who had to go against my team when they scored 265 points the week previous.
Yeah, he should be pretty freaking mad. He should be pretty freaking mad.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to have Ozzy bleep out all the things and put the
no one wants to see that. We could put the video
I think
of
people want to see it.
Did you see the video I sent after you left the office of me taking Melissa's campfire and making an Etsy Witch summoning circle? Okay, fantasy gods, I don't know what type of dark deal Joel made with you before this game, but as a Mariners fan, I know that there's one power greater, and that's the Etsy Witch. Oh, glorious Etsy Witch, please curse the Falcons' defense to completely crumble in the second half. Bless Kyron Williams. Bless Puka Nacua. May they combine for 400 yards and stomp the Atlanta Falcons in the second half so that I can beat Joel in this championship game. Hail the Etsy Witch.
See, and that's where it
almost worked.
That's where it backfired for you. That was like...
No, I thought about it. And it was a mistake because just like the Mariners, the Etsy Witch gave me hope and almost won me the game and then ripped it away from me at the last second like that defender ripped away the ball from Puka after he snatched it with one hand.
Yeah, that was diabolical.
What is it? DJ Williams or whoever the Rams' stupid offensive lineman is? That's whose fault it really is.
Yeah.
Illegal formation and offensive holding negating 2 Puka 40-yard catches.
Yeah, I think the NFL is...
It hinges on that. The entire game, take everything else out, the entire game hinges on if he takes one less stupid holding call / illegal formation call, I win the game.
Yeah.
That's $300 because you took an illegal formation, and also the Rams just suck. I can't believe I had to root for the Rams. And that was the most pathetic excuse for a first half that I've ever seen. I can only hope that you return me the favor by playing like that against the Seahawks because they will run your ass out of the building if you play like that. And the Seahawks are a super flawed football team. Super flawed. I'm not going to sit here and act like the Seahawks are all that in a bag of chips. But they're 13-3 because they haven't put up a ass ass half like the Rams did.
Please bleep that.
This past weekend. I probably shouldn't say ass.
He's been waiting all day to crash
I
out.
have.
And here, this is his time.
I feel like if you bleep it, though, it's going to sound like I said something worse. I just said ass.
Anyway, rough game for Matthew Stafford, who was like almost a lock to win MVP. I think that really damages.
I'm so glad he's not.
His chances to win MVP.
I am a Drake May stan. We are Drake May stans in this house now. I will never forgive Matthew Stafford.
What did you get into the playoffs at?
6-8.
6-8, dude. And you took second place. You could have been like me, who just had. I got beat by John in the first round.
Hilarious.
Who was also 6-8.
Absolutely hilarious.
One of you shouldn't have been in the playoffs. I would have lost anyways if I played like Brendan or somebody, but it's just, I mean, it was a frustrating year I think this league it's very competitive because of how big the rosters are. So like if you don't, obviously nobody watching this knows what our rosters are, but it's 2 QBs, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 flex spots, and then a kicker and a defense. Oh, and a tight end. So there's just there's so many variables there to try to account for that it makes it super difficult to set a solid lineup week after week. And it's a tough league for sure. Apparently not for Joel though, who is now our back-to-back champion. So I really want to vote him off the island. I don't know how he keeps getting away with this.
He can't keep getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with it.
I feel like Jesse Pinkman just like,
you can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it.
I need to take the bag off.
Yeah, I think so.
It's getting a little tough to do the show with the bag on. And the audio is probably so jacked up because of that. Hilarious Super Tank Bowl that I was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
And then we had to change our plans last minute. I was so sad, but the game sucked. So Brian, Raiders, one step closer to the first overall pick.
One step closer.
Let's talk about some Raiders drama.
There's some drama, dude. So the Raiders blatantly tanked this game in Week 16 against the Giants. It was for the number
Week
1
17.
pick. Is this Week 17?
This is Week 17. You only have to do this one more week.
Week 17. And so I think it's 3 days before the game, they decide to place Brock Bowers on IR. Okay. Brock Bowers did get injured early in the year.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. I mean, he came back. He tried to come back early, then took some time off. Still kind of like reports were that he was still struggling with it throughout the practice week. And then you got Jeremy Chin, who's like not a great defensive player, but probably one of your better ones.
That's a statement.
Yeah. Let's put him on IR as well.
Okay. That sounds good.
And then your definite, no matter what you say, 5-time Pro Bowl,
not even close to being
Max Crosby, who has been playing, apparently suffered a knee injury in October and has been playing through it. They did their homework though. So like they reported his injury in October and then they made him do scans. And then they paid a doctor to say that the exposure is significant and would get worse if he continued to play on it.
Yeah.
The last 2 games.
Yeah.
And
you know what I think
it'd
get worse? You know what I think it'd get worse if he played on it? The Raiders draft position.
I think the number one thing about this though that's so funny to me is that, Gino has been like, he's been battling like some bumps and bruises.
To borrow a word that I used just a couple minutes ago, ass.
Yeah, but he's had some bump and bruises, right? He just like messed up his shoulder, and they don't do anything there. But they're like, no, Max Crosby uses it down. Gino, we need you to start.
We need Geno. We have to have Geno out there.
And Geno was the MVP of the Tank Bowl.
Yeah.
He's the MVP of the Tank Bowl. He goes out there, drives us down, makes us look like we're doing good. Nope. Let me throw an interception.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We'll buff that out. We got a chance to go down. We got a chance. Oh, this was the bad part. Okay, so we got within 10. He brings us down again.
Uh-huh.
We get within 10. The ensuing play, we let a kickoff return go for a touchdown.
No.
Oh,
he
yeah. He just broke left. He's too fast, man. And score. So, yeah, I mean, it got out of hand, and then Geno goes out, throws another interception.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure.
The insurance one was necessary.
We gotta solidify that we're gonna lose this game. And Geno says, "You got it, coach. I'm all over it." Yeah, he was the MVP for sure. And then he hurt himself, and then threw Kenny Pickett out there just to really make sure.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that Max Crosby posted videos of himself jumping on a trampoline?
Yeah, Max
playing basketball.
So they told Max Crosby about the scans. They said,
did you know that you're injured?
They said,
and he's like, what? I'm
and
injured?
He said,
they're like, hey, no, you're injured.
He acknowledges that he was injured. He says he told a reporter that he's been injured since October, but that he's been playing through it.
When was that reported?
In October that he was.
Okay.
Oh, it was reported Sunday.
Oh, it's after the game?
No, before the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, the guy, whoever does like the injury updates for Fox, said that he did a whole thing about it, how he talked to Max Crosby and Max Crosby's thing. So they told Max Crosby about it. He got super pissed, said, no, I want to play. I'm a football player. I get paid to play. I want to play. The Raiders were like, nope, we're not going to do it. We're putting you on IR. He has to leave the facility, which they granted him permission to do so. And he left the facility for the whole week, did not attend the game. But one of the NFL insiders said that they talked to him before. He acknowledged that he's been injured. This was his point. I've been injured since October. Why would I not play these last two games? I want to be out there.
Well, I'll tell you why, Max.
Yeah. He knows
the Raiders need to lose.
He knows why. Everybody in the league knows why. Everybody. There's been so many videos made about like Raiders and the NFL. Okay, guys, we need you to make sure there is no tanking allowed in the NFL. Oh, we're not going to tank us. We wouldn't do that. Oh, Max Crosby's on IR. Just clowning the Raiders.
The Raiders just want a little bit of this next year.
Yeah.
That's what you like glue. We're like glue.
The Hoosiers aren't supposed to be here, but the Hoosiers are flipping champs.
Raiders aren't supposed to be here, but we won the AFC West with a record of 9-8. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So all you got to do is lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
What is it like watching these games?
Dude,
do you see when the Giants ran that back for a touchdown, were you like, let's go?
Yes. I was literally rooting for the Giants. The only thing that I want to see from the games is I want to see sparks of Ashton Jeanty. I want to see him get more comfortable. That's literally it. That's all I want to see from the game. There's nothing else interesting for the Raiders, right? Like, I don't want them to put Cam Miller in. I don't want to see what he's got. If he had anything, he wouldn't be on the practice squad.
Yeah.
Like, I think I celebrate. There was a Raider fan at the game,
mm-hmm.
and when he was videotaping, and when Geno threw the interception, he was like full on celebrating. That's my boy Geno. That's my boy. Yeah, the Raiders haven't had the #1 pick since 2007.
They're so close.
And the last time we had that #1 pick,
well, yeah, that was
we took Jamarcus Russell. So I'm a little scared still, even if we get the #1 pick.
This won't happen. But could you imagine the Raiders losing their first overall pick for tanking allegations?
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, it won't happen. But the memes,
it could happen.
Memes. I mean, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty obvious. But the Raiders also suck.
When I seen the Brock Bowers and the Jeremy Chin thing, I was like, man, like you guys are tanking hard. But I was like, that's still like, there's some you can justify that
a little
bit.
wiggle room.
But then when you sit Max Crosby down, he tells you, no, I'm not going on IR, leaves the facility, then goes home, plays basketball, and jumps on his trampoline and shares that with the world as like a big middle finger to you.
Yeah.
That's where the NFL is going to be like, hey, now.
You know that the Raiders, like, okay, if the NFL did anything too, the Raiders would have to take the NFL to court, and they would have to argue in court, no, guys, we're just a really sucky football team.
We just suck. Yeah. And it's a wild time to be a Raider fan.
Yeah.
Man. Wild time. What's crazy, too, is Raider fans are so unhinged that there's lots of people talking about not drafting a quarterback.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like a lot. There's a lot of Raider fans asking them to draft an offensive lineman.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I think they should.
All my Raider fan pages are like, we can't have a quarterback without an O-line, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we're going to take our first overall pick and select an offensive lineman. You guys are sick.
Oh,
this is what like having to watch
you.
The Raiders every year does to people.
Yeah, it literally does. They just don't even know what. They're like,
we don't even know what to do. What do I do with my hands? Yeah, real Ricky Bobby energy.
Yeah, man, it's just tough times.
Really quickly, last thing on the Raiders. If the Raiders beat the Chiefs, would you feel any joy for beating the Chiefs? Like,
no,
even a little bit.
No.
So you are
they would go to
rooting for the Chiefs next week.
Don't
Chiefs fan
that.
Brian, but you are. But you are Chiefs fan Brian.
I'm rooting for a tie.
You know what's crazy is that the Raiders could beat, as awful as they are, the Chiefs have no one left.
Yeah, but their defense is still intact. Ish. Defense is still intact. Ish. They hung tough. And it's not, in my opinion, not saying a lot. They hung tough with Denver and only lost by a touchdown.
It's must-watch TV next week.
And it's Andy Reid. Andy Reid, I need you, man. I'll buy you as many hamburgers as you freaking want. Please beat us.
Oh, boy. Speaking of teams,
and I could see the Raiders players just being like, oh, yeah, you guys want to push this narrative? Screw you guys.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of those guys have to play for jobs next year.
They do.
Okay. Teams that had so much to play for, had everything to play for, and sucked this week. The Lions. That was a pathetic experience.
The thing for the Lions is like, where's the building block? You know what I mean? Like, you have spent a ton of money. I'm not sure how much cap space they have next year, but I don't think it's like a tremendous amount. You have these pieces in place. Your defense can never stay healthy.
3 straight losses.
Jared Goff is sitting in his room while the rain is just dripping down the window with the eyeliner on.
It's the SpongeBob meme where he's just looking at Matt Stafford in L.A. outside the window.
No, he's looking at Ben Johnson.
Oh,
in Chicago.
Yeah. Put Ben Johnson and Matthew Stafford running down the road, and then Jared Goff's sad Squidward.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I feel I
don't know what
I feel for Detroit too, because they really had so much hope, and that division is disgusting.
Yeah. That
division is disgusting and scary, and you don't have wiggle room to have like these mid years.
No, the Vikings are 8-8.
Yeah. These mid years can set you back super hard.
I think you could have every single team end with a winning record next week.
Yeah.
If the Vikings and the Lions both win.
Yeah.
A lot of games didn't matter as much. Like Texans, Chargers didn't have a lot of weight to it. Cowboys, Commanders.
Well, the Texans.
Can we talk about
And then they moved up to 5, didn't they?
Yeah, but all those teams are making the playoffs, and they can't win.
Yeah, but I mean, right now is about like seeding, because like, let's say like NFC, for example, like LA and San Francisco play next week.
No, Seahawks and San Francisco play next week.
Oh, okay.
So the winner of that will be first in the NFC.
Yeah.
And first in the NFC West.
If LA loses and San Francisco wins, San Francisco gets the 5th.
No, San Francisco would get first. and the Seahawks a good 5th.
If San Francisco loses?
If San Francisco, okay, sorry. Hey, I'm like trying to do the math.
Yeah, this
math
is hard
meme right now.
Yeah, I don't know how they do this.
Yeah.
So if San Francisco loses and LA wins, LA would get the 5th seed.
That is correct.
And then they would play either Tampa Bay or the Panthers.
5th seed matters a lot.
Yes.
Because you get to play the NFC South.
But if you get the 6th seed, then you're going on the road to potentially either Chicago or Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to do that.
No,
I don't want to do that first round.
For sure not. There's a lot of games that matter this week. I think week 18 is the scriptwriters have done it again.
They have done it again. Yeah.
But they had to trade one of the worst Christmas Day lineups that you've ever seen.
Oh my
The NFL thought they were cooking with this going into the season. You had Cowboys, Commanders, Lions, Vikings, Broncos, and then like one of those teams is a playoff team.
And what's with the Lions getting picked to play on Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Well, they already get Thanksgiving. Why do they need Christmas?
Exactly.
They are guaranteed Thanksgiving every year. They don't need to have Christmas.
No, that is ridiculous.
The Packers, what happened to you guys? You let the Ravens and mostly Derrick Henry just run all over you. Do whatever you want, guys. And I'm ecstatic about that because
but they've already clinched.
The Packers have already clinched. The Ravens, with their win, needed the Browns to beat the Steelers.
And that happened.
And the Steelers came out and laid one of the biggest eggs you have ever seen against one of the worst football franchises in history.
Yeah.
And somehow we've been gift wrapped a winner-take-all AFC
this
North
is one of those things too.
Slugfest.
This is one of those things too. The Ravens and the Steelers do not deserve this opportunity.
No. The AFC North is the same as the NFC South. Let's just get rid of all those teams.
The Bengals are sitting at home just kicking themselves. Because it's like, dude, this is what our division is coming down to.
Yeah.
We should have smoked this division.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Burrow. Healthy. If you have healthy Joe Burrow all year, maybe you do. Because Joe Burrow has been great since he came back. And, I mean, it sucks.
Yeah. What if, okay, so there's lots of, it's rumor mill central.
Mm-hmm.
There's people talking about Steelers making a head coaching change. There's people talking about the Ravens making a head coaching change.
The Ravens definitely should make a head coaching change.
Do you think this comes down to, do you think that these coaches are playing for their job this week?
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely, because the choke, no matter who wins and who loses, one of these teams will be labeled giant chokers with head coaches that are past their prime and ready to go.
Here's my thing, though. Stability is so hard to come by in the NFL.
Brian.
Hardball is stability.
Brian. The Steelers are a stable team. They're stable in that they are 9-8 every single year.
Yeah.
You know, like Steelers, at some point you have to shake the fish tank. You have to be like the crazy girl from Nemo and just be like, fishy, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up, fishy. And then you fire Pete Carroll and now you're 13-3. I can deal with, I'm telling you, the Seahawks doing what they did was exactly what I was hoping for. Just like be mid, be bad for a couple years. Shake everything up, build from within, then you become a contender. The Steelers, I think, are the perfect example of what not to do as a sports franchise because they have been mid for coming up on a decade here.
Dude.
And they have never had a chance to win, like the last, even years that you were thinking like, oh, the Steelers are contenders this year. Like they're 11-3. Well, then they would just go on some generational losing streak to end the season. Like, I think Mike Tomlin's a good coach. I think John Harbaugh is a good coach. Sometimes you just need to change the scenery. And the season that these two teams have had, whoever loses, head coach deserves to be fired. If for no other reason than just shake things up. Shake things up and see what happens because anything is better than running it back and getting the same results next year.
Yeah. All right, I mean, fair.
Tyler Show?
Tyler Shuck?
Shuck?
Dude.
Pretty
Dude
cool.
is a baller.
Pretty good.
And you know what's crazy is like everybody roasted the Saints.
Yeah.
I don't know who their quarterback scout is, but I need the Raiders to get on the phone and call him.
Here's a check. You just write however much you want.
But also I want to talk about like QB development.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think I think
should we just wait to have this conversation when
in the
Raiders
offseason?
ruin? No, I was just saying wait till the Raiders ruin whoever they draft first overall, and then we can have a whole conversation about QB development.
Yeah, dude, because like
I'd be so scared
I was a Raiders fan. Look at Cam Ward. I just think it's so unrealistic to ask a rookie QB to go through that long, extensive process of getting drafted, going into a new place, learning a whole new team, learning a whole new language, a whole new system, go out week 1 and have success.
And get killed behind probably a bad offensive line.
You're a bad team because you just got the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of letting a QB, even if you don't sit him for the full year.
Just let him bake a little bit.
A little bit.
Even what the Giants did with Jackson Dart is better than
4 games. Like, just get settled. Let me make sure that you understand what I'm asking you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it clearly worked for them. And I mean, they have an opportunity here to really turn the tide next year.
Yeah. Jacksonville beats the Colts, and
dude, who is Jacksonville?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Trevor Lawrence is so back, apparently. I feel bad because the NFL so clearly wants like a feel-good Old Man Rivers storyline.
Oh,
they're like,
man.
His whole family's in the press box. Here's the entire high school team that he coaches back home in Alabama. Isn't it so cool that he's here? And then it's like back-breaking interception to lose the game after he kept it's not even his fault. Like, the Colts were in the game like the entire time, and then it's always fourth quarter, like, snatched away from him.
Yeah.
Colts fans had so much hope, and if Daniel Jones doesn't get hurt, you have to think that they are in the playoffs.
They're definitely in the playoffs. They had a very tough slide. I think what's crazier to think about is you went all in and the gun completely backfired.
Yeah.
And so where do you go from here? Because you're all in. You don't have a first-round pick for the next 2 years because you took Sauce Gardner.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then are you going to wait for Danny Dimes to come back from an Achilles? Like, what is he even going to look like next year?
First of all, it's Indiana Jones now.
Indiana Jones. Look at every quarterback that has come back from an Achilles.
Yeah.
And even if they have success later, there's a struggle period and he's already had struggles. And so I feel like this is going to just damage his confidence. And so what do you do?
Yeah. I don't know. Someone's getting paid millions of dollars to figure out the answer.
Yeah,
they still get those millions of dollars.
Maybe it's the owner that
right
just is like, I have to sit. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't. I'm not even gonna go into it because I feel like I'm gonna get labeled as something that I don't want to be.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Let's see. A couple Bears Niners was wild game. Why couldn't the Bears just figure out a way to make it happen there?
They almost did.
Gosh dang it. They almost did. Eagles, Bills. I think the general consensus is, why the hell do you not kick the extra point and just go to overtime when the Eagles have not scored points in the second half? Nick Sirianni.
And you had a chance on that play too. And so
Nick Sirianni, I'm convinced, is like using devil magic to win football games. I don't know. I've never seen.
What do you think they do in the playoffs?
The Bills or the Eagles?
The Eagles.
I don't know. Probably go on a Super Bowl run again for no reason. They just keep winning games. I don't get it.
I don't really get it either.
They just keep winning games.
What's crazy is from the outside, they seem like such a dysfunctional team.
Yeah, they seem like a super dysfunctional team, but holy cow, they just keep winning games. We talked about Rams-Falcons. Patriots beat up on the Jets. Okay. The Seahawks beat the Panthers. I don't think anyone was surprised by that result, even though the Seahawks did not have the best first half at all.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the Rams' first half, but pretty bad.
And Carolina, before they gave up that last touchdown, really, really did have an opportunity there to try to come back in that fourth quarter.
They did, but the Seahawks defense is so good. Here's the one that really throws a monkey wrench in it, and I couldn't be more excited because the Bucs just need to find a way to beat the Dolphins, and they did not.
Dude, it's gonna piss me off if they win next week.
And if the Bucs,
I don't even
beat the Panthers.
How is that possible? How that breaks out? Wouldn't they go in with a losing record?
Yeah. If the Bucs beat the Panthers, the representative from the NFC South will have a record of 8-9.
That makes me so mad.
Yeah.
That should not be a thing.
Filthy.
You shouldn't get a home playoff game for it, that's for sure. You should be vetoed for that. Like I feel like if you go in with a losing season, the next best team gets your spot.
Yeah, like the Lions or the Vikings. You're telling me you rather watch anyone from the NFC South over those two teams right now? At least those two teams are interesting.
Yeah.
They do something.
Literally something.
I'm fine with having the divisional representative, but it's the same as the NHL where it's like, guys, why can't we just reseed? However you want to get there, I understand you want to create rivalries, so having a division champion make up the playoffs, I get it. Makes sense. I'm on board. Just reseed when you get there.
Yeah.
Reseed when you get there. There's no reason why a team from the NFC South should have
a home
any more games after this week at home.
Yeah.
But they will.
They will.
And funniest result is they beat whoever the 5 seed is, because it will be one of my NFC West division rivals. And I would die. I'd be laughing so hard.
That would be wild.
So
that would be. I think that would make it even worse for me if they did get the. I don't know what would be worse. I guess because if they get in, they get a home game and then they still lose first round exit. Like that's solidifying the point that they shouldn't be there.
No, the worst.
But if they
win,
yeah.
So here's what it looks like this last week, rivalry week 18. You got Seahawks Niners. That should be a really good football game.
Yeah.
It will determine
Rams
who gets into the first round.
Biggest Brock Purdy fan ever.
Panthers, Bucks, to see who goes to the playoffs. If the Bucks win, they'll go in at 8-9. That is the afternoon game on Saturday.
If the Panthers lose, I think I don't know. I was going to say I think he'd blow it up, but it's just there's got to be some retribution for that, dude. I get losing to the Seahawks, but there's been so many games they should have won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ravens Steelers Sunday Night Football. One team goes to the
They put
playoffs.
It on Sunday night.
One team
Sunday night.
One team goes to the playoffs. One team fires their head coach.
I mean,
neither team deserves to be.
I think if you're the Steelers, honestly, I think you should win or lose. I think for the Steelers, I think my biggest problem with the Steelers is that there's no direction. There's no clear direction.
Yeah. Honorable mention for game to watch is Raiders Chiefs on Sunday afternoon. I mean,
I will be watching.
My
full clinch.
Goodness.
Full clinch watching.
Just asking to borrow a Chiefs jersey from Roger.
No. I hate that.
You should.
This is what you have done to me. My most despised team. I am rooting to win. I literally just.
And I guess the other because most of the playoff
I rooted
seeding
for the
is
Patriots over the Chiefs, and I hate the Patriots.
Most of the other playoff seeding is stable, but Cowboys Giants Sunday morning. There's a 3-12 team. Titans Jags.
Yeah.
There's a 3-12 team. 3-13. And then Bills Jets. There's a 3-13 team.
How is it they get the Buffalo Bills the last week of the season? Why is that?
You're complaining because they have a chance to lose. Yes, I'm so happy that my football team has given me a reason to not have to cheer for draft position. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know. Josh was like complaining to me last night, and I was like, dude, my football season's been over for like 2 weeks.
The only scary thing is that Sam Darnold did this last year, but we will save that conversation.
You heard it here first, folks. I said it to Josh last night. I think Sam Darnold is going to let you down in the playoffs.
Let's save that conversation for next week.
He needs to not. We need to say it now. He needs to not try to be a hero. Do your job.
Your team. Your defense is so good.
The team is there. Your team is there. Your team is there.
Throw it to Jackson Smith-Njigba every single play, and then let your defense handle the rest.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much their game plan anyway. I mean, that and it maybe there's like an asterisk, and at the bottom it says Rashid Shaheed punt return touchdown. That's the game plan. That's the game plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, seriously, like don't force any bad passes, because having possession of the ball and letting your defense be, I think, one of the best defenses in the league this year.
Yeah, just
is.
And not only that,
right
like
call.
trust your players. I mean, you have Jackson Smith-Njigba, you got Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet. I mean, just
the running backs are like our running back room is kind of sneaky underrated.
Yeah,
kind of can get it done. Zach Charbonnet, one of the most underrated players in the league, I think, because he just is a workhorse. Next week, playoff preview.
Yeah, we will do
and we will see if the Raiders have the first overall pick or if Brian
is wearing the bag.
Wearing the bag.
I swear, dude. This would be the most Raiders thing to do ever. This would be the most Raider thing to do ever. Like, just get the whole fan base so excited, and then last week just rip our hearts out.
Yeah. The Colorado Avalanche have only lost 2 games in regulation all year. We'll see you next time on To The House.